here again. And John, it's a matter of hours now before we're inundated with more snow.
We're hitting the crossroads. We've been following this for a while, for the last several days, as a matter of fact. But now we have to choose the path as to where we're going with the forecast. And we think we've got a better handle on it a little bit now. I don't think sleet is going to be as big of a factor in this. It's pretty much going to be all snow. We've got wind associated with this, unlike what we saw on Christmas Eve. Currently, let's start with where we stand right now. We've actually got mainly clear skies out there. We did see the sun today. That was nice for a change. 17 degrees, the present temperature. The sun wasn't doing a whole lot of work. It was a chilly day today with north winds right now at 14 miles per hour. As we zip through the neighborhoods, we'll fly underneath the cloud deck in the southern sections of the state, and we've got 17 degrees at Field Club in most locations around the metro area. Elkhorn at 13, Bennington at 16, Papillion at 18, Hanscom at 11, and down around Swanson Park sitting at 18 degrees. Chilly night out there, and that stands true across our entire KMTV viewing area. Up in Wayne, they're in the single digits, lower teens to the north, lower 20s to the south of Interstate 80, Nebraska City at 22, 26 in Falls City, and Clarinda at 25 degrees. Couple that with north wind up to 14, 15 miles an hour. This is what it feels like below zero in Wayne and Tacoma. Feels like 3 degrees here in the metro area. Well, here's a look at our Viper HD. Precipitation beginning to make its way into the Kansas City area. We'll broaden this out a little bit and go a little bit farther to the south and show you some of the precip there. As you can see, the counterclockwise rotation of that storm right in the central sections of Texas. Snow off the back side of that, but look at all the moisture that thing is pumping to the north, along with another threat of severe weather just off to the east of that storm in Louisiana into sections of Arkansas. All of this is winter weather warnings with blizzard warnings for the panhandle of Texas and into Oklahoma. Now, by around 6 o'clock, the upper level part of that storm will be in northeastern Texas through central Missouri at 6 a.m. tomorrow, and moving into the northeastern corner of Missouri heading into the 6 o'clock hour. And we will still be under the influence of that upper level high. That will still encompass portions of the Missouri River Valley. Now, in terms of how this is going to shape up, in terms of precipitation types, we may see some sleet interacting with this, but primarily now I think it's going to be mainly snow with some periods of heavy amounts of snow over the course of the day. It should be in here by the start of the morning commute. After 5 a.m., we'll start to see the snowflakes fly, lingering through the morning. Again, there could be some sleet mixed in with that, but as we head into the afternoon hours, it's going to be all snow, and that's going to continue into the evening and possibly into the late evening hours heading into Tuesday morning. Now, in terms of how much, looking at a bullseye of about 8 to 10 inches with locally heavier amounts. We could see even more than that at a few spots within this area of yellow here, surrounded by an area of 6 to 8 inches, 4 to 6 inches, just off to the east of Norfolk and Columbus down through the York area, surrounded by an area of 2 to 4. So in terms of our futurecast, we'll go hour by hour. Clouds will be on the increase tonight. We'll pretty much stay in the teens all the way through the nighttime hours, 6 a.m. There you see the snow beginning to make its way through the metro and pushing northward. And it looks like the freezing precipitation in terms of the sleet or ice pellets will be pretty much possibly over southeast Nebraska, extending into southwest and central Iowa. As far as tonight, 17 for the low, as I mentioned. Clouds building in here. Winds will pick up tomorrow in combination with the snow, and that could cause some visibility problems, blowing, drifting snows, particularly out in the rural areas. North winds 15 to 30 miles an hour, gusting to as high as 35 degrees. So do be careful during that morning commute tomorrow. It's going to be a messy one, and in particular, the ride home as well, as this is going to be ongoing through the evening hours. Your 7-day forecast, snow will taper off probably after midnight on Monday. Tuesday looks like partly sunny for the rest of the week. Boy, is it going to be chilly. 21 degrees on Wednesday, and on New Year's Eve we'll be lucky for daytime highs to make 20. We'll start the day, in fact, on Thursday at around 8 degrees. 23 on Friday, staying dry, and then for the weekend, looks like we've got a bit of a warm-up. How about that? Lower 30s expected on Saturday and Sunday. In the meantime, the main story is the storm and the snow, and we'll